I don't know what he did in that session, but he did like a little...
Don't know what he does, but he does it.
Guys, I've got a confession to make. I'm addicted to junk food. I'm also addicted to clutching up and eliminating 9-year-olds on Fortnite. I'm also addicted to not having any friends.
Ha! That's not an addiction, bro. You're just a loser.
So this guy came up on my feed because apparently he can cure any addiction in the world. I mean, he must have superpowers or something, because I'm pretty sure modern medicine can't cure every disease in the world. So I had a quick look on Wikipedia to see what he's called and what he does. So his name's Yefim Shubentsov, aka the Mad Russian. I think you know where this is going. He is an acclaimed eraser of addictions, depression, anxiety, and phobias. He is especially well known for his work with smokers, drug addicts, alcoholics, and overeaters. Celebrities who say they've had success with his treatment include Billy Joel, Drew Barrymore, and Courtney Cox. Oh, so he's got a celebrity following, so I mean, he must be legit, right? Well, let's just have a look at his methods.
We all have something we want to quit. They're usually bad habits like drinking too much or eating too much junk food. But 70% of the 34 million American smokers want to quit, but don't. There's a man who claims he can manipulate energy with his hands to stop pain and addictions. His name is Yefim Shubentsov.
First of all, they call me Mad Russian.
But manipulating energies sounds weird to me. How does that even work? And what's it look like?
No one knows really what he does. He wiggles his fingers and erases your addictions.
Just looks like your mad uncle. You just like when you go to family reunions, we'll get together and just say some random stories about the past. Like, oh, back in my day, we could cure this disease. Oh, you know, back in my day, kids weren't like this anymore. And then, you know, after a few drinks, he gets a bit drunk, starts waving around, can't quite steady himself. But yeah, this guy doesn't really look legit, does he? But anyway, let's carry on watching.
Yefim claims to have treated 167,000 people. And through word of mouth and media attention, people continue to gather.
Big numbers of articles. Billy Joe, Drew Barrymore, and Courtney Cox. But they told themselves, I didn't use their name.
Sorry, what? Did you get a word of that? He's definitely had a few drinks. He's exactly like your old uncle at the family reunions. I mean, he literally just has a few drinks and mumbles some crap, and yeah, everyone seems to just take him as is. Like, oh, it's our old uncle. Let's just leave him. Let him have his way. Let him talk whatever he wants to talk about, and we'll just nod our heads and agree. But apparently, 170,000 people have been cured by this guy. I mean, all he does seems to be like wave his hands, and suddenly you're cured. It's just like some Harry Potter stuff, you know? He just waves his arms and says a spell or something and you're cured. It doesn't really seem... I don't know how these people are getting cured. Obviously, these people must be really believing in what he does to actually believe that they're cured.
Facebook page is loaded with positive reviews. So I talked to a few people who went to Yefim.
Every day for about the past 20 years, I would stop at the gas station on the way to work and buy a pack of cigarettes. My neighbor over there told me about the Mad Russian.
I heard about the Mad Russian through my aunt.
I heard about the Mad Russian through a coworker.
I'm not real sure what he actually does, but he manipulates your energy, supposedly. It's not hypnosis.
So your neighbours said, oh yeah, there's this guy over here called the Mad Russian. He's really good at curing addictions. And this guy's gone like, oh yeah, I'm addicted to smoking cigarettes. Why don't I just go to this Mad Russian guy? I mean, it's in the name. He's called Mad Russian. Surely someone should have just thought, hang on, wait a sec. Why is he called the Mad Russian? Is it because of his methods are legitimately crazy? I don't know. Oh well, I'll just use him because he sounds legit. Sounds like he knows what he's doing, and everyone else is doing it. So might as well do it.
I don't know what he did in that session, but he did like a little with his hand, and I walked out of there and haven't had a desire for candy ever since.
I mean, I've gone all summer without smoking, and I had tried pretty much everything. Don't know what he does, but he does it.
I don't know what he does, but he does it.
Yefim says he's not a doctor or a hypnotherapist,
I am not a medical doctor, no.
and he doesn't medicate or touch people during his sessions.
Okay. I will remove your sharp pain. Relax.
So he doesn't have to be certified.
So it's energy itself doing. We have this energy to survive in our planet without medication and without medicine. People use this energy a long time ago. Today they call this biological energy. Done. Open your eyes. I can give you explanation what I'm doing. Small place in your brain has a capability to want to smoke. I used to live in the Soviet Union, so I do the same like KGB. In the same frequency, I give most strong signal back, and that's it. So they don't want to smoke anymore.
So he did this in the Soviet Union with the KGB. And I'm pretty sure the KGB are like some secret police, special intelligence group in the Soviet Union. I think they just help the state keep power. So this guy's been working with some pretty dodgy organization, and he's using these mind controls to now go to America and start using it on American people. He's using his ability to mind control people that he used in the KGB on Americans.
And Yefim isn't a trained doctor, but a trained artist.
That's all my opinions.
Today, I'm hoping to quit smoking.
Experts will argue that alternative methods should only be used to support conventional therapy.
Anybody who helps people, I'm all for it. So I don't have a problem with somebody who's not highly trained doing something useful.
Next.
Because when
Next.
it doesn't work for somebody, it's always good to know that backup is available and that expert treatment is available when it's needed.
Experts will also caution that quitting is no easy task, and there's no shortcuts around the daily work that goes into overcoming addiction.
You know, there's always a question of how real is this. I felt really supported in what I want to try to accomplish here by not smoking and moving on.
Maybe it's the power of suggestion, or a placebo, or something more inexplicable. But for some people, it's worth a try.
So you sort of get the picture. He waves his hands about a couple of times. It's quite demanding. Mumbles in some, I don't know what he's mumbling, and people are cured. So I think it's best to just see what people who have watched the video have to say and have a look at the comments.
BFear61 says, I stopped smoking with his help in 1989 before I started nursing school. I was on a waiting list for a year and it worked. Christine Venery also says, I also stopped smoking due to my session with him 32 years ago. It doesn't work for everyone, but it does work for a lot of people. JB's got his thoughts too. He's a witch! But seriously, I think the energy only works if you're open to it. Also, this was for addictions, right? Not physical symptoms. Loco Prospector 357. Haha, what a load of BS! Anyone buying this is a truly weak-minded fool. Maybe we could send him to the White House.
So personally, I think Yefim's nickname, the Mad Russian, is pretty fitting. I mean, his methods are quite frankly crazy. It seems clear to me that the people he has allegedly cured are benefiting from the placebo effect. These people with addictions are coming to him, expecting to cure them, and so even if he has these crazy hand movements, they're just expecting to be cured. Even though his methods are pretty wacky, these people are so convinced that he'll heal them that in effect they do get healed, or their body and mind reacts positively to it. You know what, if these people are happy with paying $85 per session and generally think their addictions are cured, then I guess that's good for them, but it's their money, they can do what they want with it, and I guess, you know, if they think they're cured, they're cured. I mean, we can't tell them they're not cured, I guess, if in their mind they think they're cured. So yeah, it just seems a bit crazy. So thanks for watching. Smash the subscribe button, click the like, and leave a comment for any suggestions you have for videos that I can do. Thanks very much.